Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be looking at credit reports and seeing just what is going on with these guys. Now, overall, when you think about it in a big picture, credit reports can really do a couple different things. One, they provide a payment history on how you're utilizing your credit, kind of your ability to pay. However, this information is based solely on your past history, which could not be very indicative to the future performance. And also, when you look at credit reports and you look at credit scores specifically, it is based on rate. So the higher that number is, the better rate you're going to receive or what you're going to qualify for. So when it comes to mortgages, when it comes to auto loans, when it comes to big ticket items, the credit score determines the rate. So the people that have a high credit score, of course, are going to pay significantly less than the people who do not have as high of a credit score. Now, if you've had damage credit, if you're looking to repair your credit, there's a lot of different things out there that you can. But in this video, guys, we are going to talk about the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. That is there in place to really protect your credit and also fraud when it comes to credit reporting errors, which can greatly affect your score, therefore greatly affecting the interest rate you're going to end up paying for your loans if you even qualify for those loans. Now, the CFPB reports from 2021 was 496,000. 2022, they had over 800,000 reports. That is right, guys. Consumers can submit complaints against financial institutions about their products, their banking accounts, their mortgages, their loans, their credit bureaus, and more. Now, overall, the CFPB, which is the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, 94% of these complaints, now listen to the statistic, guys, 94% of the complaints were in attempts to address issues directly with credit bureaus and credit reports. That is right, guys. So we have 94% of those complaints were in an attempt to fix the credit report, which unfortunately, for a majority of people, again, depending on what your credit report really tells a story, tells the history of what could be going on. Now, with that percentage, guys, remember, over 800,000 reports, 94% of them were to fix the credit report. These errors at scale affect people all walks of life and could cost consumers hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars through no fault of their own, because of what is reporting on their credit report. They can also create mistrust for consumers who want to have accurate credit reporting and also make financial decisions. Now, in addition, guys, with the reporting, the inaccuracy of the reporting within these credit bureaus, and this is something that really needs to be cleaned up, guys, because again, it is costing hundreds of millions of dollars in consumer loans, which essentially that money is going to banks, financial institutions, things of that nature. So your credit report is a historical list of your debt obligations, such as the sum of your credit card balances, outstanding mortgages, things of that nature. This report is pulled by banks and credit unions alike to apply for credit, mortgages, car loans. If you have too many negative marks, the report could be harder to qualify for these products and your rate could be considerably higher. Now, some of the complaints they see are identity errors, names spelled wrong, phone numbers, things of that, account status incorrectly, accounts listed more than once, balances inaccurate, meaning credit limits or balances, or things are still reporting on your credit report that should no longer be there. Now, Consumers Report investigation found that 34% of all of those complaints are at least one of those errors are on their credit reports. Now, this can take months to years to completely absolve and actually get this fixed, guys. So again, it is kind of crazy to think that when you look, over 90% of people are filing complaints against the credit bureaus because the credit bureaus are not helping them fix the things that are on the credit report. When you go in there and you actually fix or attempt to fix, it is a very long, drawn out process that can take several months to several years of hard work and effort on your part to prove that that is not yours, whether it is calling old creditors, whether it is trying to clean up things that are not yours, addresses that are not yours, things of that nature. It can take years to clean this up. In the meantime, here's, the average Joe, the average American that is getting more higher rate on their auto loans, a higher rate on their mortgage, a higher rate on their, everything that they're doing, guys, is a much higher rate when it comes to the rate you're provided because of what is essentially reporting on your credit reports. Well, some of these errors may seem pretty trivial, like wrong address or typos. Some of the stories from credit reports have financially ruined individuals because of the credit report being inaccurate. So you go in there and you're applying for a mortgage. Let's say you go to apply, you don't have a mortgage, you have an apartment, and a mortgage reports on your credit report. It's going to take months, weeks, years to get that cleaned up, to get it taken off. In the meantime, you cannot get or qualify for the mortgage that essentially you want to get. It's insane. And it's insane with the three largest bureaus being Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Moreover, if you have a great credit score, errors will still affect it. In early 2022, Equifax sent out a correction in error due to coding issues on their system to the bureau. In the statement that showed over 300,000 consumers had a shift of 25 points or more in their credit score due to Equifax reporting inaccurately because of a coding issue, is what they said. So again, all of those people that were affected with a credit score of 25 points or greater, depending where you fell, you could possibly be paying a much higher rate. Now, because of this, there has launched a class action lawsuit and an investigation into the credit bureaus. Now, ultimately, guys, I feel like this is a tool that is used kind of for the wrong. I guess it could be even classified like the tool to judge an individual on their credit report. Most of them don't do relationship lending. Most of them don't do, you have accounts with an institution, you're in good standing. Everything is driven by the credit report. And now the credit report and the credit score specifically is showing a lot of inaccuracies that we're seeing, which again could lead to much larger costs for consumers, with little to no recourse of getting any of that additional interest paid back. Again, when it comes to loans getting approved, you might not get approved because Equifax had a coding issue. You could be paying more for your auto loan, your mortgage, whatever it may be, because of a coding issue through Equifax. So bottom line, guys, you need something to really monitor and know what is on your credit report. You can actually go to annualcreditreport.com. It is a free site. Now, it does not provide you with a score, but you have access to 100% of the data that is on that report, meaning that you can actually go through it and look for inaccuracies and look for things that you want to correct within your credit report yourself. And again, it might take a long time. So now is the time to really get on top of it, guys. Make sure that you're monitoring your credit, safeguarding your credit, because ultimately it could be the difference between getting approved for a loan or denied for a loan, which makes a huge difference when it comes to everyday life. So all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.